Tech Check, a new way to kind of throw back, picking up a book, and we mean a printed bound book that you can actually flip through the pages of. It's somewhat of a lost art. So listen to this. A new study reported that more than a quarter of American adults didn't read a single book last year. Deseret News columnist Amy Iverson says that habit is actually rubbing off now on those adults' children, and that's kind of, I don't want to say alarming because they could be doing it in other ways, but I like the feel of a good book in my hand.
No, they're saying they didn't read a book in any form or fashion in the past year.
Or traditional, period.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes,
so
it is alarming.
Startling, yeah. I thought, okay, we got to find ways to make this funner, because if adults aren't reading, that means they're not showing their kids it's important. How can we do that and make it fun?
And here's the fun factor, you're reaching to technology to do it.
Of course. And so if you are not one of those people who has a library card right now, because you're thinking, I never go to the library, do it for the app, okay? That's my first thing. The Overdrive app is used by 30,000 libraries in this country. Most in Utah use Overdrive. Do you have Overdrive yet? If you don't, put it on your phone.
Okay.
You can check out ebooks, you can check out audiobooks, you can even rent movies for free.
And all you need is your library card to access it.
Well, you just need the number, and so mine's pre-programmed. Boom, it's so easy.
Nice. You have an incentive for people to read as well that kind of taps into this technology front.
Well, the thing is, my family listened to the entire Harry Potter series, okay? And the only reason I think that they finally agreed to do it is because we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
That motivated them?
Yeah, and I said, okay, but we have to read the books first, because we hadn't read any of them, and how do we appreciate it if we don't read first? So that is one thing. Think of some incentive. It doesn't have to be something that grand, but it could be something as simple as looking at what books are going to be made into movies. This is what I do for my own incentive.
Okay.
I look to see what books will be made into movies over the next year, and I just put them in my queue. That Overdrive app, you have a queue just like what we used to do with Netflix. You just put them on hold, and the minute they become available, you get to listen to them. And I go through so many books just because I want to see it before the movie comes out.
So you set that incentive. Kids, we will go see the movie after we've listened to or read the book. Yeah. It's in your queue on the Overdrive app, and you're ready to go.
And then what happens is your kids start bugging each other to read because they want to go to the movie. And then you don't have to be the nag.
That's a genius mom trick. A couple other apps that you recommend. One called Storytime.
Yeah, this is Disney, and Disney does everything right, of course. This one, you as a parent pay for story books, and so but you put the money in there, and then the kid gets to pick which ones they want to listen to. Okay. It's $4 if you only buy 2 books, like $4 per book. But if you can get up to like 30 books, and then they only end up being like $1. But these are interactive, so it reads to them, it highlights, they can follow along, or they can read it themselves, or they can record themselves reading it.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's kind of fun for them, I think.
That is sweet. Can't beat the magic of Disney, too, like you mentioned. And Mad Libs. Tell me about the app Mad Libs.
You loved Mad Libs, right?
The game?
As a kid, everybody.
Totally,
tell me a noun, tell me an adverb. And so this is a great way if your kids need to brush up on those things, and who doesn't? We might even need to as adults. It's an app now. And so the download is free. Each new story, it comes with a few free ones, but then each new one is $2. And what a great thing for a road trip, or just any time your kid is bored. Do something educational, then have them do Mad Libs. Fun, and a little extra incentive if they need it, extra motivation. You say, buy them a gift if anything else fails. Why not? I thought this was cute. It's called Mark My Time Digital Bookmark. So it's a little bookmark, has a button. It's like a timer basically, but it's a bookmark for them. Or it can also accumulate their hours, and once it gets to 100 hours, that's how many hours it can store. Nice. But what a fun goal for your kid, and say, hey, when this hits 100 hours, whatever, we'll buy you that new toy you want. I was on the opposite end of this as a child. My mom had to beg me to put down books. I was such a nerd. I was such a nerd. Child. But now we know technology is there to help us motivate those children who need the extra push, the extra boost. And you're tackling this topic in your online column this month. DeseretNews.com/Amy. Thank you so